The way it's fighting, I think we have a lake trout on. So.
It's not bad. 2 fish in 7 minutes.
Setting the Hook is a regional TV show that we started here in Niagara. And it's focusing on all the great fishing opportunities that we have here in Niagara. Well, we got a chance of getting bigger ones today, but you know what? People travel all over the world for these fish. And we got them right here in our back door in Niagara. It's a world-class fishery. You know, we got Lake Ontario right behind us here, and you actually have a legitimate chance of catching a 40-pound salmon out here. There has been 40-pound salmon caught over the years. We have great rainbow trout fishing, brown trout, lake trout fishing is phenomenal here. Then we go to the south of here, we have Lake Erie, which is a tremendous walleye fishery. We have great smallmouth bass fishery, great perch fishery.
For host Brent Bochek, fishing has always been a passion of his.
Now, the lake trout about the same size as our last one. He's got a big belly on him there. He's been eating real good down there. So one of the nice things about the salmon fishing here is we have a springtime fishery, which is different from our summer fishery. We have a tremendous lake trout fishery out here, and the lake trout don't get nearly the respect they should. One of the nice things about the lake trout is there's lots of them. We get big lake trout here, and you can troll for them, or you can actually physically, on a nice calm day like we have today, you can get out there and vertical jig for them, which is a lot of fun. We can also, we'll also be fishing in the lower Niagara River and the upper Niagara River. We have bass and trout and walleye fishing in there. And we'll be heading out to Lake Erie for perch, bass, and walleye as well.
The goal of Setting the Hook is to educate and inform the viewer.
This thing has always been a good midday spoon. A lot of times in the morning we want to go with bright or with glow in the dark. And then as the day progresses, we go to our slightly darker colors, our purples, but for some reason, Wonder Bread from Wacom Tackle, absolutely fantastic spoon. So
they'll be learning about different locations that we have here to fish, different techniques, and also the importance of catch and release. The kind of problems you like to have when you're out fishing. Some of the places in Niagara here you can use 2 rods when you're fishing. Other places you can only use 1. For example, when you're on the Great Lakes like Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, you're allowed 2 rods per person, but only when you're on a boat and not in a harbor. If you're fishing from shore or in a harbor or bay, a lot of those places it's only 1 rod per person. So it just clarifies some of those regulations, some of those rules. Talk about size limits, possession limits, catch limits, stuff like that.
Setting the Hook can be seen Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. on YourTV.
There's a doubleheader, Lake Ontario, Chinook salmon.
beautiful.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Absolutely not.
People travel all the way to BC for fish like this. We got them right here in Niagara. Come out and get some.